The Senate has approved the President's request for an extension of the state of emergency in Adamawa, Borno and Yobe states. In a majority vote, the Senate asked the service chiefs and the Minister of Foreign Affairs to appear before the Senate in plenary to confirm the impact of the initial state of emergency. The Senate had earlier received a report on the current state of security in the states from the President. In separate letters to the Senate and the House of Representatives, President Goodluck Jonathan asked the lawmakers to review the period of the emergency as the first 6 months he declared in May ends in November. The President pointed out that security forces have recorded considerable gains within the first 6 months, and he expressed optimism that normalcy will return to the crisis-ridden areas in the next 6 months. Emergency rule was declared in the 3 states on May the 14th to curtail the violent activities of the Boko Haram sect, which has killed thousands of people in attacks on security forces, religious houses, schools, and private residences.
The Senate in plenary received a security report on the impact of initial 6 months of emergency rule in 3 northeastern states. However, the report could only be considered in a closed session in accordance with Order 136 of a Senate rule. For over 1 hour, the lawmakers considered the President's request for an extension of the state of emergency in Adamawa, Borno and Yobe states by another 6 months.
Those in favor that the Senate do now approve the request of Mr. President for the extension of state of emergency in Adamawa, Borno and Yobe states, and for the Senate to invite the service chiefs as well as the Honorable Minister for Foreign Affairs to appear before the Senate to brief the Senate on the performance of the state of emergency so far in these states. Those in support say aye. Aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
Despite the unanimous votes, some lawmakers want the military to review their strategies in the troubled states.
Like say, the military don't ever leave the vicinity of major cities. They don't go into the bush in pursuit of the militants. So if they can maybe review their tactics.
In checkpoints, they have to be a bit relaxed, because checkpoints in the township, especially the capital, I think should be relaxed by now, so that people will go about their normal businesses.
Meanwhile, the House of Representatives is yet to consider the President's request for an extension of the emergency rule. The initial state of emergency expires on November the 12th.